Good morning. So, what's the cost? We often talk about this, not just from a point of view of monetary, but also emotional, psychological, physical. What's the cost of staying the same and doing nothing? Sabotaging, emotional eating. And I say this now, running in, little jog in this morning, didn't even look outside, didn't realise it was raining, and now I'm like, I'm going to be in wet clothes all day. But when it comes to emotional eating, comfort eating, the good news is if we do have a little slip, if we do mess up a little bit, we have a choice right there to end it. We don't have to stay in wet clothes all day like I will be today. We can get changed, stop immediately rather than self-sabotage. I'm going to be wet for the whole day, but it doesn't mean I'm going to jump in some puddles and roll around, right? You'd be like, Matt, what are you doing? Well, I'm going to be wet anyway. Someone's rolled around in some mud. We wouldn't do that. And it's a question I ask a lot about what's the cost if this keeps going. And it's a powerful task to do. So let's think of the cost of nipping out, buying the chocolate bar, buying the crisps, eating when you're not hungry. If you work it out, it could be tenner on an evening. That drink you didn't really want, another £3, £4. All of a sudden, it could be 20 odd quid a day, 15 quid a day even. Let's go conservative, £10 a day. Still £70 a week of things that we don't need. And when we put it like that, it's an interesting task. If you do comfort eat, emotional eat, what's the cost of that? And when we look at it sometimes a little bit differently. And for the cost, does it provide the benefit we want? What are the benefits of comfort eating? Do they outweigh the costs? And it's a question we ask a lot, because change is hard, but change is also a lot easier when the cost of staying the same is higher than the cost of change, as hard as it is. And at the end of the day, as they say, we have the life that we are willing to put up with. So as hard as it is, if we're not changing, it essentially means that we're willing to put up with it. Hope that helps. Have an awesome Friday. Stay dry. And I'll see you later. Off to morning sessions. Have a good